Hello everybody, welcome back to Yunus Cake Tips again, and thank you so much for joining me. Marine or beach theme cakes are very popular, and of course the sea creatures, simple sea creatures, are the very important decorations that we can choose to decorate that kind of concept. So what are they? Like, as you know, there is so many to choose from: seashells and clams and beach stones and corals and all the other simple little fishes that we can choose. There's also complicated objects to choose for that theme, like crustaceans, like for example crab, the lobster and shrimps, etc. So they are not being chosen often to decorate those kind of things, because I guess the look is a bit difficult, like so many legs and long legs and then claws, etc. And how am I going to organize on the cake? So how can I make sure that the legs are not broken when I put it on? All those things that create hesitation to choose. So today I would like to show you as one of the crustacean, as an example, the crab, sugar crab, how to do it in Yena's way kind of method. Very practical, very straightforward, and very quickly be done. What do you see on this table? That's what we need to create that little creature. I have here a cake coated with a marble looking sort of white and blue fondant. I just choose that color because I want to have that kind of like contrast behind the orange color. And of course it's up to you what to do with that. So I have a cling wrap over here. In one stage I will use it, especially when I'm airbrushing the crab. So oil spray and the hard fat I will use on the surface of the table, just to make the surface not so slippery when I'm using the pastillage. I have here egg yolk, light egg yolk color pastillage, because I choose that background color. I'm going to do all the other colors with the airbrush. And I have flat ice cream skewer. I like this flatness here because when I place that body of the crab on the cake, it creates that hold. It doesn't turn according to the one side heavier, one side light. It can turn very easily if you use it on the round skewer. All right. So I have a white chocolate to glue things around, and then I have 4 different colors I already prepared. I'm not so sure about egg yolk color because I'm already there with that base of the pastillage, but I will definitely use more like a reddish orange and black and the brown. And my airbrush is here. Very few modeling tools, maybe some of them I'm not going to use it. And the most important is I have a scissor that I will create all those spiky part of the crab. All right, so let's get into the action now. I like to start from doing the legs first, because we need them really nice and dry when we're assembling the crab at the end. So it will take some time to finish everything. So this kind of maybe just about half an hour or something, it will be good enough to lift up and then use it. So this one I did about 5 minutes ago. It's possible with pastillage. All right, I tried it already. 3 grams is each leg, and I would like to encourage you also to think simple. All the legs are here in 3 on the side, is different sizes, but I would like to make them all in the same weight and the same size, so it will be easier. All right, we have 4 here, 8 times 3 is 24. So I like to first of all measure 24 gram pastillage, which is already conditioned in the microwave. 24.3, not too bad. All right. How to condition pastillage? Quite easy. If you have 200 gram, it's only 10 seconds in the microwave. So 200 gram, 200, take 1 0 off, and then 20 divide by 2 is 10 seconds. For just the domestic power of domestic strength of a microwave. All right. 24 gram. Cutting things 8 pieces, very easy. Just make a sausage. And then cut in half, another half, another half. So keep them all in the back and do it one by one. I like to do few in front of you, and after that I will continue to finish. So oil, a little bit on the table, and also I like to apply a little bit of hard fat to make the table nice and not so slippery. All right. As I draw over here, 3 gram, and then just the long piece first. One side nice and sharp, another side also sharp but less sharp. Alright, and you take a knife or plastic knife like this. You have to position not like this. If you do it like this, you have create a neck, and this will be a broken spot later on when we just assembling. Alright, you have to keep your knife flat and then just do this. When you do that, you see that one side will be thick, one side will be thin. Alright, and then again here, one more time, and again one more time here. Alright, so this one turns this way, and this one turns this way, and then this one turns this way, and then just like this. Alright, and try to keep that in the same level. Alright, this is the second one. Let's do one more. Quite sharp here, and less sharp on the other side. You don't have to worry about left or right, because we can turn this one this way while we assemble it. Okay, now first one, second one, and third one. See that? It's like all the conical pieces joining together. This one turn this way, this one turn this way, this one turn this way, and then just bend a little bit like this. So this is another leg. Alright? Now let's do one of this. This is still the same. I like to do this one 2 times, like that, and like that. All right, and take a scissor, cut this like this. Like that. Alright, so I'm going to continue to another one of this, another 3 of this. The crab scissors are 25 gram. Give a good knead. Do the same thing again. First of all, round ball and roll. One size thinner, and leave the other side like bullet shape, like this. Something about that size. All right. So now this one around there, then a small one, then a bit longer one. All right. Now this one you have to use here. Okay. Then you cut something like this. And also you do the same thing over here. Like that. And then three or four of this on the sides, and shape it up a little bit like that. Okay, and then like this, like that, and like that. So this is one. Let me do one more. And also when I was doing the legs here, I give them a bit more different motions. So not everyone same size and the same weight, but position a bit different. Right? This side and this side. Like that. I think around the half. One small, one a little bit bigger. Then push it down. This time we go this direction. Okay. Then it's this one small one. Then we do this one. 3 or 4. Last bit of moments. That's it. I'm just gonna go one like that. All right, so we're done. Now we're gonna start with the body. The body I measure for 60 grams. So you have to give a really good knead over here because we're gonna fiddle this one a little bit longer. Okay. Oil, oil, oil. Make sure that you have enough oil on the surface that doesn't crack anything. All right, after good knead, become a bowl. And flatten, just like cushion, in between your hand, like that. And take the scissor. This side, keep it in the hand. 1, 2. Just some marking over here. It is not really important because it's underneath, you won't see it. All right. And after that, you decide where's the front. So the flat side here has to be front. A little bit more sharper side here has to be back. All right. So first thing to do is at the very front, you have to create sort of like some lift. Just here, right? It's not exist here, but I like to add it on. Like that. And make sure that it's really nice and sharp. And also pinching this side. Just pinch, and the other side. Doesn't have to be nice and even. It could be sort of like a in and out, doesn't matter. And then use your scissor to create some spiky bits here. That's it. And the other side. Okay. Then also give some spikes in the front, like this here. All right. Then comes the eye sockets, something like this. Don't push right away, just push and then turn like this. See, over here is a very small eyes. This is a big eye. This is more characteristic, so I just want to make it a bit more realistic. All right, that's done. All right, and after that, you turn around here, make a small cut underneath, just to make it like something look like a mouth. Okay. That's it. Got that? Very simple. I'm going to take a few more minutes after that I start assembling. Now we're going to assemble the crab on the cake using the shape of the cake so that crab is sitting on the right position. It could be some sort of like a pillar in the center. We may still organize all the legs and all legs and scissors, everything accordingly. So to do that, because we didn't make any kind of airbrushing yet, I like to protect the cake with a cling wrap. So I just take this, and this is just a temporary solution. After the crab is all airbrushed and dry, we're gonna remove that and replace that crab in the right position later on. Okay? So just put it here. All right. Now, let's see what we can do. So if I place this go here and the other one there, I don't want to have like a same situation. Just want to make it like this. If I place like this, you see that it's already standing. It's not really going anywhere. I need a bit of chocolate for stabilizing it also, right? So this is there, and then this one's will be also behind here. Like this and like that. That's pretty correct. All right. Now, put some chocolate here. So I'm generous with this. Don't worry about the chocolate goes underneath, right? You can also pipe if you like. Some here and some there. All right. Place the body of the crepe here nicely, and then reposition those back scissors accordingly. Okay, now we have to add the legs. Now we have to put 3 here and 3 there. So I want to make that the back ones goes backwards and front ones go a bit more front, right? That's 1 here. So all what I have to do, just dip it in chocolate nicely, go underneath and let go. Just like this. Right, this is the one. And the other one to the front. I like to use another one. That one probably better. Dip it and then put it on. That's it. And the other leg, this one has to be more go down, so I'm going to break this. Like that. So that goes underneath here, and then this one goes to like this. The legs are still fragile. That's the last two. This one goes a little bit this way. You can always break that extensions if it's too much in the way. And this one. That's pretty much all. So I'm gonna wait for a while. Everything is nice and dry. And I'm gonna start to airbrush, but before that, I'm gonna put some eyes on it. Let's do the eyes now. So again, I use the same color pastillage. Make sure that you portion both of them at the same time before you're placing on. That's pretty even. So just make it like a drop shape. Okay, touch a bit of chocolate here. Go in this hole. Like that. Also drop shape. Dot of chocolate and place it on. Alright, now coming back to this one. At the beginning I said I will use this flat wooden ice cream skewer. So because the crepe now sitting on the flat platform, flat on top of the cake, we did not need this to use this one. If it's happened that you have to place the crepe on the side of the cake or something slanting, you can use this. So all what you have to do, use scissor, make it like a really sharp cut like this. Sharp cut like that. And then poke this inside the cake. And after that, you place the crepe in here. It's not going to be turned like that. All right. So in the meantime, when you place the legs, you may not completely secure. Just use a bit more chocolate here and pipe in between. It is the same color anyway, white chocolate, and then make it much more stronger. And also that chocolate gives a bit of like more kind of like a messy joining in there. That is quite realistic on that the legs when they're joining. So as you see over here, there's a quite sort of messy joints over there. All right, now I'm going to start with airbrush. So I like to refer to this picture to get the variation of colors. I like to put a little bit more egg yolk yellow here inside part of the scissors. I like to start from light colors, carry on with the darker colors. Like after yellow, I will do orange red, and after that brown and black, so I don't have to wash the airbrush all the time. So just use here. Right, just inside part. A little bit here. That's enough. Okay. We go for brown first. This is black, that's brown. Okay, now it from behind. All right, brown is finished. Now I'm going to do the black part. Good. That's it. now it's the time for a long coffee break. So everything nice and dry, so we can lift it up and remove that cling wrap and put it back again. I'll be back to you when it's happened. So that was about more than 2 hours break. So because I want to have this pastillage pieces all nice and get dry. So it is still not 100% dry, but with my sort of level of experience and confidence, I can attempt to do something like this without doing something yesterday. So I would strongly recommend you, all those parts, you do it day before and let them all dry, and then next day put them together. You only rely the join of chocolate, so there'll be no problem at all. All right, so what I like to do now, I am just to remove that lower part of the cling wrap, so I will not going to struggle to remove that, and I'm going to lift this up, and if something breaks, I'm going to still fix it. It's not a problem at all. So let's do it now. I'm just holding now very gently, and then some fingers over here, and then lift up and remove and put it back again. All right. Could have used also a bit of chocolate, of course, underneath. So that is all. This is already done. So what you can also do, you can apply a little bit of oil on the surface to give a sort of like a wetness. All right. So because the crepe comes out from the water, it's always wet. Correct. So that is all from me, guys, today. This little crawling fellow is my teaching today, and I hope that one day you can make use of it. So you can also do, of course, the other crustaceans with the same kind of principles. All right. So obviously that you can understand that you can decorate marine theme cakes much better with this kind of stuff than only using seashells. For some concepts, of course, only seashells also very nice for some reasons. All right. So that is all for today, guys, from me. Don't forget that you can have 1 day free trial for longer tutorials from yanesby.com. You can just go there and enjoy that. And also don't forget, please, like, share and subscribe, so to be tuned with us until the next tutorial. Thank you so much for watching me. Bye for now.